Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to talk about TNA and Ring of Honor. I'm going to start with TNA this week. And, well, the big thing that came out of this was the fact that a lot of the stars from New Japan Pro Wrestling made their, well, some of them made their return to TNA and some made their debut, like the always popular Curryman. Yes, Curryman made his return, and I'm sure Don West went crazy. Oh my! Did you see him? He's hot, he's spicy, he tastes great. I had him for dinner one night. Yes, that was my Don West impression of the week. And I'm sure you'll hear that next week on the Smart Wrestling Fan Show. Anyway, on that note, it is the TNA Against All Odds report. It is Sunday, February the 10th, live on pay-per-view from the Bilo Center in Greenville, South Carolina. The main event for the TNA World Heavyweight title, Kurt Angle defends the gold against Christian Cage. The TNA Women's title is on the line as Awesome Kong defends the title against ODB. A six-man hardcore street fight sees Team 3D and Divine face the Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal with very interesting stipulations. If the Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal win, the X Division weight limit is 275 pounds. However, if Team 3D and Johnny Divine win, the X Division is done. The return of Barbed Wire Massacre, as Abyss will face Judas Macias. The TNA World Tag Team titles will be on the line as AJ Styles and Tomko defend the gold against the father and son combination of Bullet Bob Armstrong and BG James. Booker T will face Robert Roode in a heated grudge match. And in a drinking championship, Cowboy James Storm goes up against Showtime Eric Young. Of course, more info next week on this show. Now, Ring of Honor has a double shot weekend this weekend. Actually, it starts tonight in Dayton, Ohio. The main event, Nigel McGuinness defends the Ring of Honor World title against Chris Hero in the confines of a steel cage. The FIP Heavyweight title is on the line. Eric Stevens defends the gold against Austin Aries and Davey Richards. First time ever, the Briscoes, Jay and Mark, will face Ruckus and Jigsaw of the Vulture Squad. Bryan Danielson will face Tyler Black in a special challenge match. Jimmy Jacobs and a mystery partner will face Roderick Strong and Rocky Romero. In a no DQ match, BJ Whitmer and Brent Albright will face Delirious and El Generico. Daisy Hayes faces Lacey in another grudge match, and Claudio Castagnoli faces Adam Pearce. Plus, there is a mini convention where all the steel cage is being put up. Several Ring of Honor superstars will be available for autographs, including the Briscoe brothers. The Q&A session is with Austin Aries. Now, tomorrow night, they're in Chicago, Illinois, with a 7:30 p.m. bell time. If Nigel McGuinness is still the champion, he defends the gold against Roderick Strong. However, if McGuinness loses the title tonight, his match with Roderick Strong is a steel cage match. In a dog collar match, Delirious faces Adam Pearce. The World Tag Team titles are on the line in the Ultimate Endurance match. The first fall is a tag team scramble. The second fall is an I Quit match. And the third and final fall is for the gold. You will see Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black defend against Jigsaw and Ruckus, Davey Richards and Rocky Romero, and BJ Whitmer and Brent Albright. In a special challenge match, Mark Briscoe will face a mystery partner from the Age of the Fall. Dream Partner Tag Team match, Bryan Danielson and Austin Aries face Eric Stevens and Jay Briscoe. And Claudio Castagnoli against El Generico in the rematch from the finals of the Race to the Top tournament. Plus, Larry Sweeney will have Chris Hero and Sarah Del Rey defend the Intergender Heavyweight Tag Team Championship of the World. Plus, Tank Tolan with Bobby Dempsey, Daisy Hayes, and more. Those results will be next week on the program. Now, Ring of Honor will not have another show until February the 22nd, where they will be in Deer Park, New York, that's in the Long Island area. Former Generation Next members will collide as Austin Aries faces Jack Evans. And in a non-title match, Eric Stevens will face Go Shiozaki from Pro Wrestling Noah. Plus, Nigel McGuinness, Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black, Bryan Danielson, the No Remorse Corps, Kevin Steen and El Generico, the Vulture Squad, the Necro Butcher, Brent Albright, and more. And then, February the 23rd, New York City, Manhattan Center. It is the 6th anniversary show. The main event, Nigel McGuinness, if he's still the champ, defends the title against Bryan Danielson. First time ever anywhere, Austin Aries faces Go Shiozaki, and the Shimmer women's title on the line, Sarah Del Rey against Daisy Hayes. Plus, the Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs, Tyler Black, and the Necro Butcher. Eric Stevens, the No Remorse Corps, the Vulture Squad, Delirious, the Hangman 3, the return, and the Ring of Honor East Coast debut of the one and the only, the Human Tornado, plus many, many more names to be announced in the upcoming weeks. That is a look at TNA and Ring of Honor for this week. When I come back, it is a review of the Indies.